Okay, I'm back. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. Let's talk about what's going on in the blogs, honey. We're down here, honey. I don't have nothing to talk about, so we're gonna go to the blogs. All right.
I sponsor the now.
Yes.
I sponsor the
Let
blog.
me tell you something.
The seating arrangements for what happened? The seating arrangements for the reunion have come out for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. I feel like I see something on my face. Hold on, let me get myself together. While I'm doing that, go ahead and like, subscribe, and let me know you stopped by. Share the video, clip the video, share it if you want. I thought I had something. I need to go get my eyebrows done. Yeah, I do. I need to go get I need to do that tomorrow. All right, the reunion seating arrangements. All right, so we have Andy, of course. First chairs are Drew and Sheree. I'm not sure why Sheree's weak, non-talkative ass. She can't even talk. She needs to sit in the second seat. I feel like she's not even strong in that position. I really thought it was going to be Drew and Candy in the first seats because everybody this season had an issue with Candy. And then Drew, of course, that her marital issues. I don't know why Sheree is sitting in the first seat. Maybe this is her last reunion. Maybe they're not going to bring her back next season. Because remember how when she was doing all that picking? Oh, there should have been a sign there. Well, when I saw it, it was sticks. Neverland. What she call it? Neverland. Did she call it Neverland? Well, it should have been a sign there. It wouldn't have let you a no trespassing sign. Picking at her clothes and stuff. They did a montage on Sheree, and that was that's the last time we saw her until she came back. I ain't never seen a bitch get fired from her job that many times, girl. I don't feel like Sheree is a strong enough personality to be in the first seat. I don't give a damn if she got both of her legs amputated and got married to Martell and skydived in the season. She's not a strong enough person to sit in the first seat to me. Girl, get her out of here. Then we have next to Drew, Kenya, and then Candy at the end of the couch. On the left side, which would be our right when we're watching television, would be Sheree, Marlo, and Sanya. And when they bring Courtney out, I imagine she's going to sit on the side with Marlo and them, and Sheree and them. So we'll see. Shout out to All True T for posting this. That's the seating chart. I said Tina Lawson posted something about perfection, right? Because this man thought he was perfection. Here she goes 19 hours ago. Miss Tina Lawson. I wonder if she's going to change her name back, her Twitter name back to Knowles. And then a lot of y'all kept saying, why is she changing her name back to Knowles? Why isn't she changing her name to her maiden name? Her maiden name is Beyonce. So I don't know if she wants to change her name back to that because Beyonce she has taken her mother's maiden name and, flipped it and flipped it, honey. So I don't think she wants to be called by her daughter's name, even though that was her last name. I saw a lot of comments saying, why wouldn't she change her name back to, why would she change her name back to Knowles? She said, I came across this quote this morning, and I couldn't agree more with Michael J. Fox. I believe any human being who thinks that they are perfect or someone else could be perfect is delusional. I believe that only God is perfect. What about you? And the quote says, I am careful not to confuse excellence with perfection. Excellence I can reach for. Perfection is God's business. That's what she said. Miss Tina Lawson. And that clip going around of her and Richard Lawson is her saying, you're far from perfect, and him being upset. It's so odd that, well, we don't know if he was upset, but his nonverbals looked like he was upset. And then there's another clip going around where Tina is trying to pronounce Champs-Élysées, And she said, and she was trying to pronounce it another way. And he was like, she's going to fuck it up anyway because she's country. I was like, did he just say that? I couldn't believe that. I said, is that what he just said? Somebody was like, yes, girl, that's what he said. What? Oh my God. Why would he say that? Rude. Rude as hell. Rude as hell. Let's go back to the C. Let's go back. Where's the Jasmine brand? Girl, where's the Jasmine brand? I can see the light in you. Beyonce donates $100,000 in scholarship funding to a Detroit technical college. Los Angeles man born with 2 penises says he used both for sex, claims women became addicted. Los Angeles man born with 2 penises says he used both during sex, claims women got addicted. It says a Los Angeles man was born with the ability to give women double pleasure during sexual intercourse. In an interview with Soft White Underbelly, a man named Tank, a Los Angeles truck driver, revealed that he was born with 2 penises and was candid about his sex life. Tank reportedly suffered from diphalia, is a genetic abnormality in which a male is born with 2 penises. The rare condition affects less than 1,000 men and boys across the United States. Tank, who was sent to a juvenile detention center after being convicted of manslaughter at 12 years old, admitted that he was a virgin until he was released from custody at 24 years old. Women didn't believe it when I told them I had 2 dicks, but then I took them to the room and they'd see. According to Tank, he would ejaculate from both penises at the same time, even if only one is being stimulated. Wow. When I was penetrating a woman, I would get a feeling, but one is like at the side, and it feels like it's going to blow up. Wow. That's amazing. The truck driver said he even encountered women who wanted both penises inside them at the same time. One woman allegedly became so addicted, she had threesomes after they broke up because a single penis was no longer satisfying. Girl, come on for the double D. However, over time, the LA native said having 2 penises became problematic in the bedroom. Reported it was difficult to have sex with only 1 penis at a time, and use 2 penis was painful for most of his paramours. I decided to get the surgery. It hurt some women. Tank is slanging with only 1 penis now. He had it removed. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? The human body, honey. That was weird. I was putting my drink to my mouth, and I could see in my peripheral that this man was putting his drink to his mouth at the same time. But it was weird. I didn't know that man was in his car, so I was like, I don't know what I was seeing in the corner of my eye until I looked over there and saw him actually sitting down. Here it is. Listen.
And this was his response.
She gonna fuck it up anyway because she country. So it don't matter whether it's LZ or Elizah or Elize. Y'all like that anyway when she does that. So, say it any way you want to, baby.
She gonna fuck it up anyway because she's country. The people said that was they knew it was almost over when they saw that. Girl, that's a mess. Drake announced that he's dropping an album in 2 weeks. Did you hear Cardi B and Offset's song called Jealousy? Girl. Cardi B said, don't worry about my nigga. Worry about the nigga who your nigga is fucking. What? Wait, what? That's what she said. Girl, Real Housewives Sanya shares photos of her paternity suit. Congratulations on your pregnancy. What do you do when your friend comes to you and she complains about her husband not helping with the child that they have, her husband not helping when, she miscarried or had an abortion? What? what do you say when she turns around and gets pregnant? What do you tell your girlfriend? Girl, I'm happy for you. Is that what you want to do? Like, what do you say? Do you just stay out of it? Do you just mind your business? Is that what happens? Like, what do you do? Because I'm confused. She made all of these complaints. She acts like the one child is so much and that she needs so much help from her parents and her sister. I don't understand. Somebody says she solidified her peach for next season. Shout out to Sanya Ross, honey, for, having a baby. Let's read some of the comments. Are they really showing old pictures? She has more than one child. Where's the little girl? There's no little girl. She has one child. What do y'all be watching? She's an Olympic champion. Please add that. Hope she gets an indefinite maternity leave. We're no longer stuck. Oh, so we're stuck with Sanya longer. Yeah, because I figured they figured the producers will want to document her pregnancy. Somebody says, I hope the producers don't think that we, the viewers, want to or care to see this pregnancy on the show. She should leave the show and focus on her family. That's why my stomach looks like right now, and I ain't even pregnant. Who said that? Happy for her, but we don't want her on the show. He better be kissing her feet. He begged her to have another one, and she's finally sacrificing her body to give him what he wants. He really loves her, so I'm glad she's giving him this gift. And he's a black man that married a black woman. She's finally sacrificing her body. She's finally sacrificing her body to give this man a gift. A man who she has shared with us did not help her with the first child. I be wanting to cry. Because, like, what are you? But I think a part of toxic femininity, femininity. Shout out to Alex Rogers. But a symbol of that is being the martyr, acting like, being the martyr, acting like you, like a mule, being a mule and being proud of it, but then also complaining that you don't get any help. Like there are women out there who take pride in being the martyr, in being the people pleaser, but then also complain. It's like, I'm sacrificing myself. I don't know if I would sacrifice my body. I'm just using this woman's words to give someone a gift when the last gift I gave them, they didn't pay attention to it. Shout out to Sanya. Congratulations. Did y'all see Mitch McConnell freeze? When I tell you the white, male, hetero Christian structure of things needs to be dismantled, and all these senators that are in office, girl, he like literally froze and it was like stuck. And they like had to move him. Oh, look at another dog. They had to move him, like physically move him out of the way because he was stuck. I think, who was it online? Was it Kimberly Foster who said, I'm so tired of this Weekend at Bernie's mess? Girl, y'all propping up these dead people. Dianne Feinstein, she's over there. She don't know what the F is going on. They're like, just say yeah. And she's trying to explain something, honey, and she couldn't even explain. She started explaining something, and the person sitting next to her was like, just say yeah. She's confused. And all them old ass people in the Senate trying to pass shit that has no bearing on anyone. They really, like, again, the white male hetero Christian house needs to be torn down and reconstructed. Deconstructed and reconstructed. The amendment does the Bill of Rights and the Constitution needs to be amended too. It needs to be deconstructed and amended too. I also believe that the damn Supreme Court should reflect the population and that they should have terms on their term. They shouldn't be able to sit there for a lifetime. What kind of fucking crazy ass shit is that? I guess it was always the hopes that we would have white men in these positions so that we can maintain that white male hetero Christian house that we built. But then you have Clarence Thomas and motherfuckers like him who reinforce the white male hetero Christian ideologies, right? Even though their black ass is excluded for simply being black. Kylie Jenner regrets getting a boob job prior to having children. She says she would be heartbroken if Stormi did the same. I want to be the best example for her. I feel like I said online, I feel like unless it's medically necessary, cosmetic enhancements and procedures should not be performed on people until they're 25, until the brain becomes an adult, before the brain matures, when the brain matures. Even though, socially, you're an adult at 18, biologically, your brain doesn't mature until 25. Doesn't come to its, finish developing until you're 25. Right? No. Have a child. Your body is definitely going to change. Have a child. You don't even know what your body is going to look like at 19 years old. Having a boob job at 19 years old. What? And she said as soon as she had her breast job, she was getting she got pregnant. She said within 6 months of having Stormi, not thinking I would have a child when I was 20, she said her breasts were still healing. I have beautiful breasts, like natural tits, just gorgeous, perfect size, perfect everything. I just wish, obviously, I never got them done to begin with. I would recommend anyone who is thinking about that to wait until after they have children. Obviously, I have a daughter too. I would be heartbroken if she wanted to get her body done at 19. She's the most beautiful thing ever. I want to be the best mom and example for her. So she has Stormi, 5 years old, and Air, who is 1 year old. Stormi and Air. What did she name him? I think she had named him Wolf at first, or something like that. Wait until her kids see her face before those surgeries. When China started talking about removing all her work that was done, now she want to do it. Now that Jordan is doing better without them, now she want to be friends again. People tried to warn her. She called them haters and denied surgery. Too long. The best example, is that why you supported Tory Lanez after he shot a woman? Girl, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Sometimes hindsight is 20/20. Sometimes it's 36 double D. Come on, bitch. I thank God my life ain't in the limelight and the target of criticism and scrutiny, because y'all are mean in these comments. Jesus Christ. Keeps reading. The best thing you can do as a parent is know where you went wrong and correct it moving forward. Stormi can still learn from your mistakes, Kylie. Just be open with her when the time comes and explain why it's important she doesn't make those mistakes. Yes, the age-appropriate truth. Tell them. Bow Wow sued for $15,000 after allegedly running off with a 10-year-old's money he agreed to work with. Rapper claims he was catfished. I don't know, something about Bow Wow that just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is when I see him. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Let's see. Ice Cube says he's proud of Barack Obama's presidency, but admits to feeling not much change. Addresses issues with BLM and COVID vaccine. Yeah, this is Ice Cube was making his rounds on the white right media sources, the right, he went to talk to Tucker Carlson. Girl, last night somebody said Ron DeSantis was 44. I was like, ooh, evil will make you age. It will make you age. It'll suck your life being just evil and nasty. You only 44. And then you ask yourself, when these old people die out, who is going to keep the shit going. Honey, their children and their grandchildren and their descendants, they're going to keep the shit going. Ron DeSantis is only 44 years old. Crazy. Ice Cube recently got candid about his perspective of America during an interview with former Fox commentator Tucker Carlson. The rapper turned actor gave his unfiltered opinions about BLM organization and the polarizing vaccine. The interview is part of Tucker Carlson's new show, Tucker on Twitter, where the conservative commentator discusses topics related to American politics. His most recent guest, entertainer Ice Cube, real name O'Shea Jackson, 54, has often stood on the opposing side of things. Many of his stances, including the presidency of Obama and concerns about the vaccine, were delineated during the episode. Speaking of the 45th president, Cube admitted that while he was proud of America for taking a huge step, he feels not much change in the lives of everyday black people due to Barack Obama holding office. He explained, "For the first time, I felt proud that America took that step." You know what? To me, I feel like it does show how far behind we are when other countries have women presidents. I cannot believe in the history of this country there has never been a woman to hold the office of president. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yes, the system of patriarchy is practiced in a lot of different cultures, but it's not that bad when a woman can be president. When a woman gets elected to be president and holds office. And then this is how misogyny works, right? And the patriarchy pillow princesses. I wouldn't want a woman in office. When she has her period, she'll be too emotional. You see how dumb? Like, there are women who really believe that. While men create chaos and war, you think a woman in office wouldn't know what to do because she would be emotional when she's bleeding from her pussy, girl. Women practice misogyny too, I be trying to tell y'all. But it didn't change with Bush. It didn't change with Clinton, the other Bush. So at the end of the day, it's still all the same. It is all the same. And that's why a lot of these conversations, people, they don't want to get on the carousel, because after a while you get dizzy. It's just going in circles. It's never going to change. It's never going to change. You just have to decide if you're going to participate or not. Well, how much can one black president do? Right. When he was being blocked by everybody, trying to find scandals, trying to determine if he's even really a citizen. Girl, that shit was crazy. That shit was so crazy. I didn't expect much. I honestly didn't expect much from him. I didn't think he was going to do anything specifically for black people, because all he's doing is holding a position as a figure. You can't do too much. They're not going to let you do too much, right? They're not going to let you do too much. So it's going to seem like you didn't do anything for people. Judge Greg Mathis accused of pulling a GUN on LA City employees. Girl, what? Judge Greg Mathis got into a heated exchange with Los Angeles city workers, and it looks like a GUN may have been involved. According to law enforcement, an employee of the LA Department of Water and Power made a report Tuesday, July 25th, accusing Judge Greg Mathis of threatening workers with a firearm. The employee claims Mathis became angry after workers asked him to move his vehicle. Things escalated, allegedly flashed and pointed a gun at employees. However, I was supposed to say firearm. Okay, but I haven't said it too much. However, Mathis denies the employee's accounts of the incident and has different version of what transpired. He told TMZ the employees were actually blocking his vehicle in, and he was unable to pull out the driveway. Things escalated when Mathis got out of his vehicle, and one of the employees threatened to run him over with their work truck if he didn't move. This is when Judge when the judge informed the men that he had a firearm on him. However, Mathis says he never pulled the weapon out or pointed at anyone. You would think he knew what the law was, right? So I don't think, I believe that he didn't brandish his weapon. I hope Judge Mathis did not brandish, right, his weapon and not use it. He knows that's against the law. However, Mathis says he never pulled a weapon out or pointed it at anyone. They reported the incident to law enforcement. Cam Newton is suing ex-chiropractor for allegedly refusing to return a 2017 Bentley. I wonder if Jazz is over there healing Cam Newton with her asshole still. Former NFL star Cam Newton is suing his ex-mother of his children, Sakia Proctor, for allegedly not returning his vehicle at the end of the relationship. Why you didn't have the vehicle put in your name? Did you get a divorce? Were they married? Was Cam Newton married to her? According to Radar Online, Cam Newton is only 34. He's only 34 years old. Girl. Obviously that butthole ain't healing him, honey. According to the Radar Online, Cam Newton, 34, has filed a lawsuit against Chiropractor, 35, over a 2017 Bentley he claims he is the rightful owner of. In the lawsuit, the football quarterback says he allowed Chiropractor to use the car while they were in a relationship. So it was on loan. So as long as you give me pussy, you can borrow this car. Girl, I would have had that car put in my name. Were they married? I don't think so. I don't think they were ever married. I think that she just was having children with him. Despite having the title and registration for the automobile, Proctor stubbornly refuses to acknowledge his right to have the car in his possession. After multiple requests for the car, Newton is demanding a court order Proctor return the property immediately. They started dating in 2013 and split in 2019. Their breakup occurred around the time Newton had a secret baby with his rumored girlfriend, social media influencer Lorena Shaw. And now he's over getting healing from a butthole from Jazzy. I wonder if Jazzy's still over there crying in the shower because her asshole hurts from healing Cam Newton. I wonder. Rodney said she got a man and he mad. I bet that's what it is. It's probably what it is. She got a boyfriend and he over there like, okay, you can't drive the car I gave you. That's what Nick Cannon said. He said he wouldn't financially support the women of his children if they got into another relationship. I remember him sitting up in that white woman's face telling them that. I was like, dang. Well, if they got another man, then they don't need me. So he's not gonna he wouldn't take care of them. But then you have Shaq on the other end of the court saying he will always take care of Shawnee. I don't give a damn if I'm married to her or not. Shit, I don't give a damn. He's so worried about that Bentley, worry about those 4 kids she had for you. Attempting to take a car from the mother of your children is nasty work. Imagine bringing this man's children into the world and wants to sue her over the car. They don't give a fuck about them kids. That's used to tether you to them. That's why they freak out when you no longer give them access to you. They don't want anything to do with the children. They don't give a F about them children. The children are a way to stay tethered to you and control you. Y'all haven't figured that out yet? Girl. Return her pH balance for all that sidestepping. I know that's right. I love the comments. The comments be so funny. Sometimes the comments be ignorant as hell, but sometimes they be really funny. If she bought the car and was suing Cam, y'all would be like, tell that broke nigga to get his own Bentley. Give her back her car. She paid for it. It's in her name. He bought it and was smart enough to keep it in his name. The Bentley belongs to Cam. No matter how many motherfucking kids she got, y'all slow or slow. Take the whip back, sell it, get a Kia or 2 Kias. So when she got to move next time, she can move twice as fast. You was a motherfucker. Who left this comment? This person says he's a father and Grammy nominated platinum award winning songwriter. I'm King Koopa. Alicia Keys and Bryson Tiller and DVSN. I guess he's a producer child. He's funny. That was funny. His comment was funny. Motherfucker, you. He's right. Tell that broke nigga to get his own Bentley. But I mean, I would have got the car in my name. When somebody buys you a car, make sure it's in your name, right? Because as soon as there's no access to you anymore, or like Rodney suggested, she might have a man now. He like, give me my motherfucking car back, right? Then that would be different. You know what I'm saying? But I would have gotten the car put in my name. Why doesn't she tell him? Why do I have to give the car back? Why don't you just put the car in my name? Why do I have to give my transportation back that you bought for me? Just put it in my name. Just give me the fucking pink slip and register in my name. I think I think it's less than smart to leave things in somebody else's name after the relationship is over, because at any time they can come and snatch it from you and get mean and nasty and come snatch it from you. Look at the dragonfly. Every time I see a dragonfly, I think about that time the dragonfly stepped into my car. Flew into my car. Okay, let's see what else. Okay. What time is it? Okay, I think it's time to go. Let me see if there's anything else interesting here. Baby, that baby does look like Rob. They said that Chloe's son looks like Rob. That little baby looks like Rob Kardashian. He does. This picture with this little hat on, baby. He really looks like Rob. Did y'all see that clip of Chris saying let's name him Rob Kardashian Thompson and just call him Rob Kardashian? I wonder, did she give the baby the middle name Robert? I wonder. Tatum Robert Thompson, after her brother and dad. I wonder if she did name the middle name, but he does. He really does. He's really cute too. He looks like a mixture of True and Rob. That's what somebody said. He does. Look at him. He is really cute. He does look like Rob. That shit is crazy. Look at this. Look at this little baby. Girl, that's hilarious. That is so funny. I love the kids, honey. I love little fat babies. Little fat cheeks look like they storing food in their little fat cheeks. Little fatty. You little juicy baby. We love a little juicy baby, honey. Sweetie says she was caught off guard during the Usher concert. Finally sings one of his songs. Girl, shut up. Remember when Kim Kardashian got on stage with Prince and he told her ass to get off a stage because she got up there and started to freeze up? Girl, get your ass off of here. You supposed to come on here. If I'm coming to sing to you, bitch, get to acting. Start acting. You're a performer. You trying to be cute, chewing up there, smacking gum, looking stupid. Baby! Girl. I was like, shut your ass up, sweetie. Sweetie got up there and gave us nothing like she normally does. Remember that time she was trying to perform and she couldn't even get her little feet off the ground? And y'all want to talk about Lizzo. Girl, Sweetie can't even get her feet off the ground performing. Trying to do, she was on the ground. She was on the ground twerking, and then she tried to like kick her feet in the air and her feet came about not even 2 feet off of the ground. Girl, bye, sweetie. Give us nothing, honey. You're a good marketer, but give us nothing. Snoop Dogg donates $10,000 to a 93-year-old woman's GoFundMe to protect her land from developers fighting injustice on Hilton Head Island. They're trying to raise $350,000. Kyrie Irving gave $40,000 and Snoop Dogg gave $10,000.
She's been part of Josephine developing a multi-condo unit right behind her home and say parts of the property encroach on their development. While the project has been given the green light by the city, developers say that Wright has hindered their progress. Donations have been pouring in as celebrities rally around the great-great-grandmother. NBA superstar Kyrie Irving reportedly gave $40,000 to a GoFundMe account set up to help with Wright's legal fees. Josephine Wright, meantime, vows to continue the fight for her home.
Our effort is to make sure that we keep this property. It's historical. It goes back to the Civil War, and it's been in the family since that time.
Developing a multi-condo unit right.
This porch has been part.
Well, shout out to Snoop and Kyrie Irving for donating to this woman's GoFundMe. That's what's up. Shout out to them. Hopefully she gets to keep her place. Carly Russell may have to pay some of may have to pay some of the estimated $10,000, $100,000 that was spent to investigate her fake abduction. Yeah, she definitely needs to be fined. I really feel, here we go again. I really feel like, the blogs be posting issues on trans stuff because they know they're going to get the most engagement out of that. They know they're going to, especially out of Black people, because I feel like that's the only place where they really have power to oppress is trans people. So you get in there and you're powerful. You're so powerful. You're so powerful. They love it. The blogs love it. I think they get the most engagement from those types of posts. I was just looking at Dylan Mulvaney post. I was looking at that. Girl, shut up. Ari Fletcher wants to know why people are eating raw crab. Cardi B asked Offset if he believes in aliens. She said she don't think they do. You have to be, like I said on Twitter, you got to be an arrogant, self-centered motherfucker to believe that you are the only life form in this galaxy. You have to be ignorant. You have to be self-centered and arrogant. You do. Ain't no way in the world you can possibly believe that you are the only life form in this galaxy, girl. It's a lot happening at the same time. And that's why all the shit, and that's why I said this is all this, like, there's a lot of low vibrational conversations, but we are on a low vibration. That's why you can see me, because we're vibrating low and slowly. You can see me, because in real life you can't see me. I was about to start rapping. All right, I'm done talking. California family who allegedly made $7.6 million by recycling 178 tons of cans and bottles have been charged. Been charged with what? A California family has been accused of running a recycling scheme that scammed the state's recycling system $7.6 million. The thing about that I don't understand about scammers is that they stay put in the place that they're scamming. Like, you stay at home. Like, why don't you leave the country? Why don't you move away? Like, after you acquire so much money, why are you still here? Girl, the way I would have disappeared, girl. It says the family, consisting of 8 members, allegedly imported 178 tons of cans and bottles from Arizona, where there's no recycling deposit program, into California over an 8-month period. Now they face charges of recycling fraud, grand theft, and conspiracy. Additionally, 6 recycling centers involved in the scheme also face penalties. The investigation has led to a seizure of illegally imported beverage containers worth over $1 million. This incident is not isolated, as it is not the first time that people have attempted to scam the recycling system with containers from Arizona. Over the course of 8 months, they reportedly recycled a staggering 178 tons of cans and bottles. The charges against them evidently reflect the seriousness of their actions as the court hearing remains pending. The state attorney general has emphasized the importance of protecting the integrity of the recycling program and holding those responsible accountable for defrauding California's consumers who fund it. Cal Recycle, the state agency responsible for California's recycling system, will also take legal action against the recycling centers in the scheme. Oh my God, they pulled a Seinfeld. Y'all seriously can come what, can we come together for just one time and end the government? So if you buy cans and bottles in Arizona and drive to California, you're supposed to go back to Arizona and throw it out instead of recycling it. Basically mad they found a loophole and didn't pay taxes. So you lock up the whole family for recycling? Wow, because they found a smart hustle and made 7 million. The government is mad about that, but there's plenty other things we should be mad about. America is broke as hell. Recycling fraud is wild as F. Y'all definitely have to take me to trial. Ain't no way I'm copping out to recycling fraud charges. Oh my God. I'm about to go for a walk. All right, take care of each other. I gotta go. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.